Guys like Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey have fought their way to the top of the comedy food chain. And now comedian Roy Wood Jr. is set to do the same.
I think what Steve Harvey and Kevin Hart are doing is pretty remarkable. It's eye-opening to the industry.
As an Alabama native and FAMU grad, Roy hit the comedy scene in a unique way.
I used to work at Golden Corral, and I would try like a little opening joke out on a table, and if it got a laugh, usually I got a better tip. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna use this joke all day. So for an 8-hour shift, I would use the same opening joke on every single table, and by the end of the day, I had a 5-minute set that I was doing for every table. And in the back of my head, I'm like, that's comedy.
And after years of paying his dues.
You ever been on a date so bad the girl makes you drop her off at another dude's house? You ever been through that?
Roy scored big, landing a role on the TBS comedy Sullivan and Son.
You're really celebrating this.
What are you talking about? You met your wife here.
Why would I celebrate that?
Crossing over to acting was a big deal, but it was more, I was happy with the fact that I was able to be a part of something that I think is very new. You know, the concept of an ensemble comedy has been done. The concept of a comedy at a bar has been done with Cheers. But what they were able to do, executive producer Vince Vaughn and Steve Byrne, who's a star, they were able to create a more racially diverse and a more culturally up-to-date style that I think is more reflective of the world in which we live now. And to be a part of that is just huge.
Sullivan and Son has been renewed for a second season, scheduled to premiere next year. But in the meantime, you can check out RoyWoodJr.com to see when the funny man will hit a comedy club near you. For HipHollywood.com, I'm Vanessa Barnett.